All I'm saying is, Gabe muttered from the third row, 30 of us go every month and we never see a dime of a jackpot. It's rigged. A few chuckles ripple through the bus. You might be right, someone replies, but casinos weren't built by winners. Even Julia smiles behind the wheel. Another Saturday. Another ride toward flashing lights and hopeful odds. No one notices the curve tightening. No one notices the speed. Julia, Gabe calls out sharply. Slow down, you're going to get us killed. And then silence. No impact. No sound of crushing metal. Just absence. They are standing now, not on asphalt, but on a vast, golden escalator, rising into a sky of warm, living light. It is not blinding. It is gentle, perfect, comforting. They look at one another. No bruises, no pain, no racing hearts. Yet something inside them feels amplified. Janet whispers, her voice steady but distant. I think we're dead. No one argues. Ahead of them, words appear suspended in air. Welcome to Judgment City. The phrase does not thunder. It simply exists. And with it, awareness deepens. Memories begin surfacing. Conversations, regrets, unfinished apologies. Not forced, just present. A woman steps forward, calm, unhurried, radiant without glow. Welcome, she says gently. My name is Maya. I will guide you. Her voice carries no echo, yet it fills the space. You have transitioned from human form. Physical pain has been removed. Sorrow has been lifted. They feel it. There is no ache in their backs, no stiffness in their knees, but their awareness, their understanding, is sharper than it has ever been. Judgment, Maya continues softly, requires clarity. She gestures upward. You will rest first. As they rise, they see a magnificent city suspended in light. Towers shimmer. Water flows upward. Gardens bloom in the air. 5 grand hotels stand like gateways. You will each be assigned a room, Maya explains. Tonight, you will reflect. Tomorrow, your journey continues. Names are called. One by one, they step off the escalator. Each disappears behind golden doors. Inside the rooms, there are no beds, no televisions, only light and memory, not as they remembered it, but as it truly happened. Janet sees her sister sitting alone after their final argument. But this time, she feels her sister's loneliness. Millie sees the young waitress she once humiliated. But this time, she feels the sting of public shame. A man sees his son at a baseball field, scanning the crowd for a father who never came. But this time, he feels the boy's quiet disappointment. They are not being accused. They are being shown. From the other side, morning comes, though there is no sun. They gather again in the courtyard. No one trembles. Their hands are steady, but something inside each of them has shifted. Gabe avoids their eyes. What was that? He finally asks. Maya steps forward. That, she says gently, was truth without defense. Images begin forming in the air again. And now, Gabe sees his wife at the kitchen table. He hears his own voice over the years. Sharp, dismissive, impatient. You're too sensitive. You always overthink. Just drop it. He never struck her, never betrayed her. But now, he feels what she felt. The shrinking, the quiet swallowing of words, the slow erosion of confidence. He staggers, not physically, but inwardly. "I didn't mean to fix," he whispers. "You lived unaware," Maya replies softly. "But awareness is the measure of eternity." Silence surrounds them. "This is judgment," she says. "Not punishment, not wrath. Understanding." They begin to realize the hotels were not comfort. They were preparation. Judgment City is not a waiting room. It is revelation. "You cannot enter eternity blind," Maya continues. "Every word you spoke carried weight. Every silence carried consequence. Every kindness carried light. Tears fall, but not from pain, from clarity. For the first time, they see their lives without excuses, without comparison, without, 'but I meant well,' only truth." The city begins to glow brighter. The towers soften into radiance. "What happens now?" Janet asks quietly. Maya's expression is warm. "Now you step forward with full awareness of who you were." She gestures toward the expanding light. "And you will meet the one who always saw." The brilliance ahead is not frightening. It is holy. They look at one another, not as casino friends, not as retirees, but as souls who finally understand. Gabe closes his eyes, not in fear, but in humility, and together they step into the light.